Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Junisi, I'm a drag queen, and today we're going to be continuing with Interview with the Vampire. Essentially, where we left off, Louis was going through some shit. He went through some shit in that 1 hour of that first episode, which was gold. Yeah, unfortunately, Louis lost his brother. He is being like mind manipulated by Lestat. I'm gonna say he got manipulated into turning into a vampire himself, because after his brother dies, he's getting ambushed by Lestat. His like mom doesn't want anything to do with him. She blames him for his brother's death, and he's kind of driven into this corner by Lestat being in his head basically, and he got broken down by him a little bit. So to me, Louis is going through it. I feel bad for him. In my mind, I love it because I'm like, yeah, it's gay shit, 100%. Give me more. But at the same time, I'm like, abusive, manipulative, toxic. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. It's like such a conundrum in my head because what is it? I'm like, I don't want that. But then I'm still like eating it up. That's how I feel about their little situationship, relationship, drama, thingamabobber. I'm hoping that Lestat stops fucking with Louis' head going forward. I'll give him a little bit of a pass this first episode, I guess, even though I don't want to. I feel like what he did was kind of fucked up. Yeah, I hope going forward they're on the same team, but I feel like something tells me they're not, and they're gonna come for each other at some point, and it's not gonna be rainbows and daisies, unfortunately. I'm wondering if like Louis is gonna like activate any other powers, because I don't know if it's like Twilight where each vampire has like different abilities. That's okay, so I'm gonna assume that Louis is gonna get powers similar to Lestat, and it's gonna be like the same stuff. That's my theory, actually. That's my theory. He's gonna have powers like Lestat. And yeah, I just feel bad for Louis because obviously he's been alive for like 100 years now at this point. I assume his sister's dead, his mom's dead. I'm gonna maybe assume that Lestat is alive because I know there's a season 2. So I'm gonna assume that the interview and that Lestat isn't over by the first season. I just feel sadness for Louis ultimately, just because, I don't know, things are a little rough for him. And yeah, I'm just curious as to why does he want to have this interview now, because obviously they were talking about how they had this thing back in like the 70s, and I mean, I guess they already answered it. They said that the interviewer is more like, you know, knowledgeable, well established, like he knows what he's doing now, so maybe that's why. But maybe there's some other reason, you know, maybe he's gonna like die soon, like he's gonna kill himself or something, so he's trying to really get his story out there this time. Maybe we'll get more answers. Definitely gonna get more questions going into this episode, probably. I also forgot to mention, AMC, you did your big one with this one because the quality, the cinematography, everything looks so good. I was a little nervous because I thought this was a Netflix original. Netflix, no shade. Everything that they produce, low-key, looks so bad. It's always like badly lit and it's just no bueno, but the fact that this is AMC, it makes a lot more sense as to why it looks good. Episode 2, After the Phantoms of Your Former Self. Oh. Is the intro like Vampire Fangs too, guys? If it is, that's super cool. I love it. If I was rich like Louis, I'd have so much art all over the place.
I serve a god. It is my honor to serve. Mr. Depois-Dulac will join you at course 7.
God is crazy.
How many courses are there? Fattening me up for the inevitable end?
He's gonna eat him up. That painting showed like an angel or something getting dragged down by demons. Is that how Louis sees himself? What are they saran wrapping the table for? Blood. I mean, I guess it's like a ethical way of getting your blood in, right? Like you're not killing anybody.
Can we turn down the music?
I thought that was background music. That's sending me. Breaking the fourth wall.
AB negative, fresh from the farm. Bon appetit.
Fresh from the farm, AB negative. Ugh.
What's happening?
Your body is confused.
Yeah, you're transforming.
Your heart fire. You feel as if you're dying. Because you are.
I hate how casual he is. Obviously, like, you just put him in this position. Help him out.
We live off the blood of the living. Lap up the blood of the deceased and it'll suck you right down into death along with your victim.
Oh, interesting. Like, imagine if Edward left Bella on the floor like that. Chop, I don't fuck with him right now. That's your man's, and you just put him in this position. Help him out.
There's a smoke.
Ugh. He looks crazy. Perched up on that little thing like that.
Start's blood was giggling inside me.
It was high as hell.
You were fucking loaded.
Exactly.
Beyond articulation.
From one addict to another, he's like, you were just high as hell.
Your eyes were wonder, led by your hunger. Are you hungry, Louis?
He's setting him up for failure right now.
They were
Why
your
would you
brothers
bring him
and
here?
sisters once. You have the power to subdue anyone you want, but sometimes restraint is your most powerful weapon.
I mean, he does look delicious, low key.
In the beginning, it's best to let the food come to you.
Gotta be a little inconspicuous. Go after people that nobody cares about.
I'm taking my daughter to look at horses.
This poor man.
Those Indians, special horse.
He's like, this is so boring. I just want to eat you, dude.
Why is that? What do you grow cotton? Sugar.
Careful, Mosca. You're beginning to frighten the man.
Yeah. Freaking him out, bro.
About gas-powered, open-geared beast of burden. Ooh, la la.
This is why you don't go home with people you don't know like that.
Just to be clear here, gents, we are here to talk about farm equipment. All right.
He said, we're not hooking up, right?
And my tractor. Now, so, thank you. Your sleeve.
Whenever you're ready, Lou.
Oh. This poor man.
I knew it.
He's like, I knew you guys were gays. Oh. How often do they have to eat? It's the same night. You guys already had 2 people. I guess he is like fresh blood or whatever, like newly turned, so he probably wants a lot.
I have to go see Grace and Paul.
Oh dear.
You ain't fucking hear me!
Well, now they can actually go toe to toe. So, poor Louis. Diva, get the fuck out of the sun. Oh my god. Do people not know what vampires are ever? Oh. Oh my god, poor Louis. Oh.
The sun gives light to everything but us. I should have told you that.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Life of a vampire.
God, what an ass.
Thrill-seeking tourists, far flung from their homes. The laissez-faire attitude.
I'm like mad at him. He needs to put his shirt back on so I can stop thirsting after him too.
A vampire romance.
God, he's so fine. He's so hot. Get in the coffin with me?
I ain't sleeping in there.
You've had a long life, Louis.
Guys.
And such an extraordinary one. Have a rest. It's okay. You can be on top.
Oh man. No, I feel bad for Louis. Like actually genuinely I do feel bad for him.
He rushed
I
me
do.
headlong through-
How's sexuality play in that?
It's a complicated question, Daniel. And we shouldn't conflate it with the salesman's death.
He's like, that's not the
Humor
important
to
part.
satisfy
We're talking
your
about me.
fixation.
White master, black student, but equal in the quiet dark.
I can see both sides, you know? Like he's trying to just tell him his story and he's like, oh, so it's not blood from like just humans, it could be like animals, I guess.
Back to the
Which is nice,
salesman for a
right?
sec. Buy it,
That poor
the
fox.
taste of his blood.
You contemplate the life of the rabbit before you cut it? Or do you simply cut?
It's a valid question, you know?
Vampires can read minds, Moshe.
Oh, how exciting is that?
You gonna sit on that skill for how long?
When are you gonna show me how to do it? Oh, I'd love to be nosy up in everybody's business.
The ability to human thought boils down to 3 things.
Sex,
I
money.
want food, I want sex, I want to go home.
Okay.
Not cheating with a woman because I can't get pregnant.
about sex.
Okay, Diva. Love that for her.
Just peel back on me then. What am I thinking right now?
Can he not anymore because he's a vampire?
You'll have to tell me yourself.
Nice.
We're at the mercy of the other's discretion.
Just like to me.
I'm happy about that. They have like
You're not one of
equal
them
playing
anymore,
ground.
fledgling.
I felt it was essential to maintain ties.
Eventually, it's gonna like blow up in his
It was
face,
getting
no?
more difficult.
Like everybody's gonna be like, we never see you during the day.
Look what the wind blew in.
To be fair, she's been a bitch to him, so don't expect me to be coming over anytime soon either.
Madame de Pontelac.
Take your overdressed self and have a fun time.
I
Any
see
friend
you
of
have
my
a
son's is
doctor
not a
in
friend
your
of mine.
front yard.
And the glasses. Some fashion. Certain men like him do, Lord.
She's like, my son's a fruit cup.
Ah, Doc, you making me an uncle out here?
Who told you?
No one told me.
It was
Tell by the
lovely.
look
I ain't
on
falling
your
up
face.
long as you told me one. And what? And what?
Only twins.
Wow, what a power. Love that. But then the fact that he can never be normal with his family again, that sucks. That sucks so bad.
Say my, say me.
Different you. Better you, I'd say.
See, we had a good time with the brother, and now we're having a good time with the sister. I don't know.
need your money.
It ain't for you, it's for the babies.
Stop it.
I'm scared something's gonna happen to her. Maybe not this episode, but
So,
eventually.
Yes. Well, you really do have a mind in that head of yours, don't you?
I know some of the.
Seems so
pennies is
backhanded.
penny heavy.
Yeah, bright and industrious, huh? As well.
Like, why would you tap my head like that? That actually just pissed me off. Don't piss me off.
Now, let's say I hadn't. We truly are an exceptional.
I knew it was boiling down to fucking racism and just...
I have powers now and decades of rage to process, and it was both random
Yeah.
and unfortunate the man picked that night to dabble in fuckery. If
Isn't he
not,
kill him now?
would have been the next one.
Louis, my boy.
Deserved. That's all I can say.
Your man's... What do you think?
Disrespecting me.
How did he do that?
He told me I did a good job.
You are a library of confusion.
Some things you don't get about America, Lestat.
Yes, let's have this conversation again.
Color, white, Creole, French.
This is a very interesting conversation they're having, though, because it's so true about interracial relationships.
Fine.
If you didn't want the headache, don't turn somebody into a fucking vampire, dude. Like,
I don't like sleeping angry.
they are such a couple, it's not even funny.
But what can I do to make it up to you?
I want to buy the Fair Play Saloon.
I love how they have coffins
No way
next to
help
each
I
other.
know myself.
How can I say no to you?
Genuinely, did I miss this? Do they need to sleep in a coffin? Can they not have a fucking bed?
And I was now the owner of the brightest club in the district.
Happy for you.
My club, my rules. I opened the doors to anyone with money to burn. I paid the staff better, paid the band better. All the while helping those who have been with me down the block to better themselves.
Love you, Louis. Wow, what a good guy.
1912 to 1917, I made a mountain of money. Enough to retire and be buried like a pharaoh.
Damn. So they've been in on this for 5 years
The
now.
essential.
did you even meet the twins?
Oh, man.
Man. I look that old to you.
That's so sad. Now their relationship is
I haven't had
estranged.
Pleasure. Been so busy with work and,
Him.
you know my situation.
Yeah, girl.
How are things with you? And is the star still right?
Yes, it's Lestat.
Yikes. She's like, you know, mom does not like to hear that name. I wonder if it's hard not to kill the baby. Yeah, like, what is it? Like, not fresh, but almost like pure blood, essentially. Okay, obviously you're up there. You take care of the twins. Ugh. I hate a fucking lame ass man, bro. Like, she's obviously having sibling bonding time. Guys, I'm a little nervous, but I like to think he's not gonna do anything, right? He's gonna have a little bit of restraint. Come on, Louis.
no longer kill. My last victim was in the year 2000.
So,
Oh.
why did you eat the baby?
I sit here, a master of my instincts.
To show
And
that
what about the others out there?
he didn't.
Have they mastered theirs? 2 questions. Did you eat the baby? And is the pandemic the opening they've been waiting for?
Pandemic, the unraveling of geopolitical foundations.
And you know this how? You guys have a thread on 8chan?
I hear you.
They're just on
Our thoughts
Reddit.
can travel thousands of
Guys,
miles
let's
to one another.
do our
I can
world
snap out
takeover
my
now.
balcony. Hello, Damek.
Hey.
Is he gonna turn him right here? Or is he just feeding? Like on tap? It's kind of hot
You like
seeing
Dubai?
him eat.
I haven't
Suck
had
his
the
blood.
time to
It's kinda-
sightsee.
Yeah, keep it going in my ear. Thank ya.
Damek.
Thank ya.
See you soon. I no longer kill.
You might have a drinking
He's
problem.
light. He's a little woozy. I don't think he's gonna do it. I was a little nervous earlier. But he's not gonna do it. Not my Louis. Not my Louis, guys. Not my Louis. Not my Louis. Not my Louis. He just left him. Guys, I like want to cry because like, obviously there's so much
I
restraint.
had him in my arms.
But that's like your sister's
I was
kid.
ready to tear into him.
You have to stop seeing them, Louis. I grow fearful of your violence already.
Can't do it.
It's a rite of passage for all of us.
To just abandon everybody you love.
Spare them all the pain.
I could never do
We're
that.
never going- No sons, no daughters.
I'm your family, Louis. As loving, as dedicated, as thoughtful, as imperfectly.
Okay. You're just buttering me fucking up, bro. Shut up. That was a cute line, I will say.
I've been neglectful of our romance.
I don't know, like Louis just gives him, I don't know.
He had a way about him. Those first years, Lestat.
Like he gives Lestat a bunch of like rope.
He was my
Lestat
murderer,
takes and he gives him more.
mentor,
Takes,
my lover,
gives
and
him
my
more.
maker. We did what we always did to avoid conflicts there. I performed as his valet.
They said a black man in my opera theater.
Took his overcoat once we...
There's one thing about being a vampire that I most fear above all else. And that is loneliness.
Yeah, girl, that's why you made Louis.
Can't imagine the emptiness. Void. Stretching out for decades at a time.
But now you curse them to feel the same thing. Low
Please
key.
take this feeling away from me. We must stay together. And take precaution. And never part.
That's so scary. Ooh. We must never part. I don't know. I don't know. See, on one hand, I'm like, my little babies, but at the same time, I'm like, no.
Any humans who were involved in the creation of it existed on an elevated plane in his eyes.
Look at him queening out, bro. That is so funny. Yo, let's start with Love Broadway.
And Lestat was unamused.
He's like, bro, you're ruining this for me.
I understand they're a road company, but are they pulling talent from roadside gas stations?
No burn or shade like a gay man throwing shade. Damn, imagine it being so bad that a vampire is like marking all your notes with blood. Lestat is almost like a child to me.
It didn't
Low
help
key.
matter that Lestat leapt to his feet in mock appreciation.
He is such a diva, dude. Yo, he's gonna kill this man because he sucks that
Stood in
bad.
the lobby bar, nursing my this poor soul was someone's son, someone's brother, and he was to be butchered for what? An offending note?
See, that is crazy. Killing people to feed, I can understand that justification. But this is
Set the tenor down. Open Lestat removed a light
poor guy, poor
of
guy.
confidence, of joy, in less than half an hour.
What an ass.
So no more of your sound can pollute this world.
Why do you do this, Lestat?
It's
Well, I
cruel.
do it.
It's
I agree.
torturous.
Well, I don't.
Sadistic.
You don't have to humiliate him. Well, I don't say that you have to enjoy it! Embrace what you are! You are a killer, Louis!
Come now, love.
Yeah, Louis, you gotta get out of this relationship
I was in
thingy.
denial, and I'll say it for a third time, and no more. He had a way about him. And I was still very much under his power.
He's
We
stigmatized.
prayed at tenor for hours that night. Afraid to disappoint.
Ugh, guys, this brings a tear to my eye, I swear. Alright guys, that was episode 2 of Interview with... I keep saying Interview with a Vampire. It's Interview with the Vampire. Alright, so that was episode 2. I enjoyed that episode as well. It was nice seeing how basically Louis' transformation went. We got a nice time skip, 6 years, of him being a vampire and I guess being with Lestat at this point. Again, my main thoughts and concerns are just the fact that their relationship is just toxic, guys. Like, there's no other way for me to see this. I mean, maybe some other people are gonna be like, no, like, you're looking at it wrong, yada yada yada. To me, toxic. Yeah, everything about Lestat and everything that he's doing, and then everything about Louis and everything that's being done to him and what Louis is doing, like, I just feel bad for Louis at the end of the day. And then again, this also comes with the whole Lestat being very attractive, is that this is on me. I'm giving him almost like a pass because I am kind of like, yes, take your shirt off, King. Ooh, King, you look hot, King. Yes, make out with him, King. But at the same time, I'm like, if that was any other person, I would be like, Louis, run so fucking far and fast and hide, because this man is no bueno. He's a monster, like, literally, not just because he's a vampire, but he's a bad person. So I can only imagine that the relationship is gonna get worse, sir. I can only imagine that the relationship is gonna get worse and worse going forward. I just don't think it's fair of Lestat to have turned Louis the way he turned him, and then also kind of just let him thrash around on the floor, like, be sick, go through it a little bit basically by himself, not tell him that the sun is not good for him, and then have him go experience the burning sensation all on his own, and then being like, yeah, I guess I should have told you about that. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't like the way that he is treating Louis. Very selfish individual. Again, he's like, oh, I was feeling so lonely, so just had to turn you into a vampire. There's nobody like you. Like, I needed you by my side. And I'm just like, where was Louis' like input on this? I feel like he didn't have a choice in becoming a vampire. Obviously, he got asked and he said yes or whatever, but I feel like Lestat kind of cornered him into saying yes and gave him no other choice. And now look at him. He's estranged from his mom, like, even worse, and he's missing out on his like uncle duties. Like, he's not there for his family. And then Lestat, the audacity for him to be like, we're family now, we're all each other needs. No, again, very abusive, manipulative, toxic ass shit. He guys, this is literally like the playbook that they do. Like, he doesn't have anybody else. He like made it so he doesn't have family, you know. He's only his world. They only understand each other, yada, yada, yada. And whenever he voices any concerns, he's like, I got this for you. Like, let's go to the opera. We got matching tuxedos and yada, yada, yada. And guess who the opera really is for? Lestat! Because Louis is over here coming in as like a fucking driver, and everybody in the theater is like, nah, we don't really fuck with Louis. Yeah, Lestat, you know, I have such a gripe with him now, actually. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, he is just like abusive, like manipulating Louis into this whole thing. And then unfortunately, Louis is very much mesmerized by him. I can't really go. Like, every time I think this way, he pulls me in and yada yada yada. And I'm just like, my guy, open your eyes, please. The only thing that's giving me solace and a little bit of hope is the fact that, you know, Louis is in this penthouse in the future, and he's by himself, obviously. So hopefully at some point they parted their ways and Louis been free of him for a fat minute. I'm not saying he has to die, but I wouldn't be opposed to Lestat dying. And yeah, guys. That's like the only thing that's making me like, is knowing that Louis at the end of it is doing fine. I don't know his mental state really, but you know, he's still alive and he's like living his life or whatever. Because again, I'm looking at this through a queer lens as well. So at the same time, I'm like, yes, give me more of them. But at the same time, I'm like, no. I know I said I wanted more gay romance, but I don't want it to be like this. I hope again that I'm wrong and maybe I'm reading too much into it. And later down the line, like Lestat isn't like that much of a bad guy, and you know, he rights his wrongs or whatever. Because I need some queer joy. But again, love the story, love the characters so far, and I'm excited to see what episode 3 is going to entail. Alright guys, cheers to episode 3. Whenever I watch a vampire TV show or movie at this point, it's giving me an excuse to have a glass of wine with it. So keep it up. Let me know more like vampire shows or movies I should watch. Guys, be so completely honest with me. My bang fell off earlier. It's a clip-on, and I put it back on right now, but I feel like it looks a little ridiculous. So I'm going to take it off. Now I feel like I have a big ass forehead. I think that should be better. But yeah, let me know if the bangs were the move or if it's better that I just took them off right now. I will assert that in person, they looked a lot better. But in the viewfinder and in the camera, I'm just like, I don't know. It just threw me off. It just looked a little weird. I'm going to try it one more time. I think I'd want to continue with the bang on just for continuity's sake, you know? Alright, I think for continuity's sake, I'm going to keep the bang in for now. I think I'll let this in for YouTube as well. Bang in or out. But anyway, on to episode 3. Let's see how Lestat is going to keep Louis wrapped around his finger. And let's hope that Louis realizes what's going on and starts running, starts figuring out a plan as to how he's gonna get from under his thumb. I didn't read the episode title on the thing, so I guess we'll see it now. Episode 3 is my very nature, that of the devil. Is that gonna be an excuse that he tells him? It's my nature.
Do you ever think that we, that's to say our kind, were put on Earth for a larger purpose?
I do like Louis is trying to find some glimmer, you know?
Could we be more selective?
What? Only eat redheads? The humanists? Define your terms.
The worst of them.
And how would we go about determining?
Criminals, you know, murders.
Use our powers. Read their
T.
Hunting is
Very
pure
much T too.
instinct. Every one of them is capable of abomination, even the ones worthy of admiration. Shakespeare, Brahms,
And Rice.
Whisper to them their Lord God and Savior is not listening, and you will see all kinds of depravity.
They came from apes.
Louis wants to see the better in people.
Should be better than they are.
Lestat sees everybody as like
Just gotta hold it in. Only another mile.
me leaving the club.
Oh. He's just a drunk. Stealing from his mother.
Yeah, where do you draw the line,
Petty
right?
larceny.
Starts with a suit. Certainly be knocking over banks.
Him. He steals from unfortunates, breaks into tenements, and robs them of their meager possessions.
Still just a robber though, right?
Get your satisfaction.
Like nothing too crazy. Ooh. With the music and the way it happened, it's just kind of comical.
I've snapped his spine. Eat. Before your reason or his heart fails us.
Not what the cat do. What did the cat do to you, dog? Louis, let's not kill innocent animals either.
You're ashamed of what we are.
Maybe I'm just pondering what I am.
For the infinitesimal time. You're a vampire.
Could you not use the word?
Louis de Pontelac, the Dark Prince of Iberville.
Honestly, if I were Lestat, I'd be like at my hands and knees for Louis, you know? I'd be like, listen, I turned to you, I'm gonna follow you, I wanted company.
Think you could do better, Jack?
Well, I'm not being paid a small fortune on top of that tip jar to perform. My skills are irrelevant.
People didn't come here to hear you jabber, Mr. Lioncourt.
Dead ass.
You play either. Otherwise, you'd be in a concert hall and there'd be
You see, he's such an asshole. He's so rude.
This ain't your kind of music.
You can pretend you're a vegetarian. I can pretend the fool.
They said take your white ass music elsewhere.
Oh, didn't that get your dick?
He admitted later there was nothing wrong with Jelly Roll's playing. Only something he overheard in an alleyway, a steady gig for the band in Chicago. Jelly was gonna leave me high and dry in a few days in the Stade de Cambridge. If I'm not mistaken, he improv'd the melody for what would later become...
Do I believe Lestat? I don't know, because you can't read his mind, you know?
You're saying Lestat
Like, is he just saying that just so,
wrote
like,
blues?
he keeps Louis around his finger?
So much of that.
Yeah, you know, I gotta say, it's not so much the minute details, Louis, rather the total rewrite that's giving me pause here. I mean, 1973.
He was a sow's ear out of which nothing fine could be made. I was his complete superior, and I had been sadly cheated in having him for a teacher.
Dubai.
I had never allowed
How interesting! Okay.
much less a man.
I mean, it's been 50 years.
It's the abused-abuser psychological relationship I'm talking about.
I do not consider myself...
I'm glad they're
abused.
bringing attention to it.
When you're a little too close to it, the abused...
Yeah, he has like the
loves
rose-colored
abuser.
glasses on right
You
now.
flipped it,
I'm
Ted.
not a victim.
50 years later, you talk like he was your soulmate. Like,
Half a century later. Allow me my odyssey.
Well, don't throw him away either. Is that another vampire trick? What the hell? That's scary. You can set me on fire too?
Do his killing away from me now. Out of respect, he said, for the choice I had made.
Okay, I'll give him that a little bit.
On the back.
And then he's getting like rats. Oh,
Frolicking repeated itself every
Unfortunate.
night for 2 weeks.
rats.
They would add another song to their
Can he get the
set,
like
work
a
for
disease
another
from this,
night
or
while
is
I
it like
tried
he's
to
fine?
adapt to my new diet.
We had a good run, but I did it for Louis. I do everything for Louis.
Yeah, I heard that about you too.
I was gonna say, does everybody know like that they're
I'm not a
gays?
gossip.
But what do the employees at the Escalation say about Louis and Lestat?
I'll answer with a question. Are there 2 beds upstairs or 1?
Do you want to find out?
No one goes up.
2 coffins actually.
Well, there's my answer. I like all sorts. I like soft hands. I like burnished complexions. I like men.
Burnished
called
complexions. Okay. Poor lady. Kind of fucked with her a little bit, except for that one offhand comment she made, but she seemed nice.
So you didn't kill him?
No.
Why not enough? Don't laugh.
What an ass.
Don't laugh.
We'll be together 10,000 nights. 100,000. What we're doing is hard. Anything that wards off the dullness of the everlasting road we walk. The pleasures of the flesh. The pleasures of the kill.
Imagine if like you're bearing your heart out to this guy, like you're like,
Pleasures
am
of
I
the
enough?
keep up by the
And he
fire.
laughs. Everything after that, I'm just like, shut up.
From time to time, I like a little variety.
Oh, now our relationship's open too now, huh? Ugh,
I said
I
it.
can't deal.
So I can fuck whoever I want.
Of course.
It's not what I would want to hear. Are you
course.
kidding me?
Of course. As long as you come home to me. Of course.
While the domestic front
No.
centered on diet, a hastily composed attempt by the city to segregate Storyville.
Hmm.
It required that all prostitutes of colored or black race move their business across Canal Street. This was the heart of my business. What the Azalea was known for, the very men who signed the ordinance in the law
Would be in
were
there.
some of my best clients. It was an absurdity.
Yup.
Front to a Creole man who had outpaced his fair
A lot of these DL Republicans passing anti-LGBT laws, and they're the first ones on Grindr. Like, hello.
We're writing another ordinance. You know that, don't you? Council's not your problem, Louis.
Maybe he's still sideways because I turned down his 15%.
I mean, you can read his mind. Probably the case, right?
Jonah?
Louis de Point du Lac.
Jonah Bacon. How long has it been?
Staying forever. Told Grace you
Who
wouldn't
is
remember
this?
me. You seen Grace? Saw her this morning, getting the yacht ready for a birthday party.
Oh, yeah, right. Twins. She got twin girls.
How unfortunate your sister lives there still and you guys haven't talked.
You think this is nice? Wait till you see my pretty automobile.
Again, nervous for anybody that knows Louis. I feel like nothing good is gonna come from this. I feel like he's gonna lose a bit of control and maybe eat him because he hasn't had like real blood in a minute.
I got someone.
I figured as much. No ring on your finger?
Not a woman.
I mean, you're in the military, so you might have seen some shit.
A lot.
He's a little open-minded, maybe?
It's not perfect. But we kind of have this agreement.
One of those you can drive out to the bayou kind of agreements?
Oh, they had a thing before? I thought they were cousins at a certain point, but they're just friends. Okay.
It's uniform.
Well, it's the moonlight.
The scandal! This is everything. Wait. Wait, I love this. I love this. I'm scared because I think he's gonna die. I love this. I don't like that heart beating thingy. Oh, how sucky also is that? How sucky. How unfortunate is it that they had to go to the woods to do this too? Like, Louis, hold it back, baby. Oh. I'm gonna assume he held back. I'm like happy for you, bruh. I love gay love, but I like, you know, POC gay love even more.
An old love.
We had a few early fumbles. How's Antoinette?
Tedious. I don't see that happening again. These affairs always flame out. Shall we have a night out tomorrow?
I was gonna go see Grace and the kids. Keep up appearances.
Okay, so they do
How about
see
that?
each other. It's a little jealousy that I'm smelling and seeing. Was he watching them?
His boots could have come from anywhere.
He was
it
watching
raining
them.
that night?
No bueno, no bueno.
Did it rain?
Wow, how different.
Not a woman.
The way that he's pulling out the memories now. Ah. Unreliable narrator. Okay.
Party was this afternoon.
Seeing my invitation got lost in the mail.
Always
You
coming
wanna
at
come around,
night.
You come around when people are awake.
He must love daylight savings time. He's like, I can go out earlier.
I own this home. I'm the executor in charge, so welcome don't matter.
The devil walks at night.
What? What did you say?
Coming off a little hot, no?
I ain't coming to see you.
Well, the mom one's coming in hot
See
too.
you.
Lou.
Came here to see
Afraid of
Grace.
you?
Get
That's
the
why
girls.
you didn't get
Some
an
paper
invite.
girls.
Go to your room. What did I tell y'all?
Grace.
Get out!
I hate this. Again, even further, like, alienated now. Like, his family really doesn't fuck with him. Let's stop playing the fucking piano and go with your man, bro.
I brought them back after they cut the electricity at the Azalea.
What?
Miss Bricktop wanted you to have this.
I think she's on to us.
Oh, another ordinance?
Now that I know you have it.
It's not even just reading minds. You can mind control people into doing what you want? That's freaky. Freaky, 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 freaky. Probably takes a toll on him because look at him. He looks like he's gonna burst a blood vessel. Yeah.
I'm not perfect.
I know it. knew you were there.
Yes.
You jealous?
Yes. I don't like sharing.
What about Antoinette?
It's different. I don't have feelings for her.
He did me some face and I drove him home. I heard your heart standing! You watched the whole thing like some creeper.
And then I watched you pull over and drain a dog and run down an alleyway for 2 more rats. This is not a life.
That's because you took my life. I got nothing. I lost everything. About to lose the last fucking thing I care about. Oh, so you just starting with the color businesses then?
Clock it. Clock it.
This tedious Negro. Still clinging to his Creole heritage like a life raft. We're all
Kill him.
these damn
Kill all of them.
Shall we say, clannish majority amongst the
Clannish majority.
Maybe old Tom here had it right.
Did you sell me the azalea because you knew this day was coming, Tom?
You put a sir on the end of that. And he sold you the fair play for a price you set.
You ain't answered my question, Tom.
We're all in this together, Mr. Dulac. I'll be happy to buy the property back from you. Say, 15 cents on the dollar.
Playing in my man's face. Honestly, anything that happens afterwards, I don't fault Louis too much. I give him a bit of grace.
You think I'm gonna let that snake bite me and my people?
You have your
Valid.
investments on the Claiborne Avenue, so it is about the money.
You see,
what is it?
The interracial aspect of this is also coming up.
This state I was in, I was what?
Put your foot down, Louis. But you see, Lestat's never gonna understand that because he's.
You put up a sign like.
Ugh.
Struggling.
Will not be tolerated.
Ugh. The racism, I can't.
A black man in America. Make him a vampire. Fuck with that vampire and see what comes of it.
Yep. And again, I say Louis right in all of it because they're really, really fucking pushing this man, dude. This is gonna be great. I already know it. Cheers to this.
You're arrogant. You haven't accepted your place in this world. And weird goings on in your sodomite townhouse won't change. You're a tiny man. That's what I am, Louis. The son.
Louis, show him who is boss. Come on, Louis.
Why's your heart beating so fast?
Everything that's been done is legal under the City of New Orleans Charter. And again, I'm merely one alderman on that council.
You're thinking about your wife, and your 2 daughters, and how fortunate it is that they're away in your winter home. It is fortunate. I'll let you reload.
I mean, that guy's a piece of trash, admittedly, but this is freaky deaky. Imagine being in this fucking position.
You said I'm arrogant? Maybe I am arrogant. What are you?
Your worst fucking nightmare.
I'm a vampire.
Public showing, like, ooh. Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no. Too many things going on right now.
Garish display of his body like some public art piece was for your people.
Well, yes, you wouldn't understand.
Companion of the dark gift, finally. We should make this our anniversary.
Anniversary?
Bro, Lestat always just like...
And that's why you and me ain't ever gonna work. That's why you're always gonna be alone.
Damn.
I ran from the quarter that night.
Can I help you? Please let me help. Don't help. Just run.
Yo, everything's up in flames. The chaos.
It was I who had brought this retribution. It was I who should pay.
Kill all of these people.
One of those inconceivable moments where who you were before and who you'll be forever after is marked in time. I could not save Storyville. I could not save the aunt on the wrong side of the wall, but I could save her. My light, my Claudia, my redemption.
Do we think Lestat would have done that? I don't think so. That's why I love Louis, dude. He's so... I don't know if I missed anything, but Claudia is not somebody that we know, right? Like, that's just like some random girl. And again, this is why I say I love Louis, because I feel like if Lestat saw a burning building with a woman inside screaming for help, he would just be like, well, is what it is. Whereas Louis, if I'm not mistaken, that's his club or something that's on fire right now, and he's like saving one of his girls. That's who I think Claudia is. I know Claudia isn't his bookkeeper, so I'm assuming that Claudia is one of his girls. Anyway, yeah, like Louis is just a better man, I would say. Again, it just boils down to, I feel like Lestat is very childish. I think it just might be also the fact that Lestat has lived so long at this point. I think he said 2 centuries. So I could see why he would be a little bit more jaded, a little bit more just childish again. I could see why he would be that way. Does that mean I forgive his actions and think what he's doing is okay? No, but I can see why. If I'm trying to give like some reasoning to it, I would maybe say it's because he's been alive for too long at this point. That was definitely like another really, really good episode. Let's see. I feel like there are some scenes that I really wanted to like talk about. So let's skim through real quick. Oh, okay. So the whole unreliable narrator aspect of the show, I do enjoy. I will say I enjoy it maybe when, I guess like now where we know he's unreliable narrator, but I'm also like, now I'm like picking apart every scene almost. I'm kind of like, is that how it went down? Was it a lot worse? Are we putting Lestat in a better light? I don't know. It's very interesting because, you know, there's certain things that are left out now because we are trying to rely on Louis and his recollection of things. Maybe their first meeting when they had sex for the first time in that threesome, is that really how it went down? You know, were you really floating together and it was this beautiful moment, or was it different? Interesting. I hope episode further down the line we really see how things were. There's this BL that I just saw. I'll insert it here, but it showed the way that we saw the panel and how the guy looked, and in the other panel, the MC is kind of like romanticizing his first interaction with this guy, and the guy's like blushing and like really like into him, but in reality he was kind of like just seeing him as like a sexual opportunity. So I'm interested in seeing, like, are we ever gonna see any of these scenes from like a third person perspective, where it's like, no, this is how it really went down, and not through Louis' like reimagining of things. Interested in that. I love finding out though that, like, yeah, Louis doesn't know everything. We shouldn't take everything that he says at face value. Love that. Again, Lestat just pisses me off because everything's almost like a game to him. Again, manipulating Louis. Yeah, our relationship's open and I can go mess around with people and you can too, but not with this person because you have feelings for him, and like, my guy, Louis not creeping on you, watching you do stuff either. And obviously, like, he doesn't have trust in him or whatever, that he's gonna watch him. Like, no, weird behavior by Lestat. I don't know. Again, the playbook, the manipulation, abusive, toxic playbook, Lestat just checks every fucking box, dude. Like, it's okay that I did it, but you did it and yours had emotion and feelings behind it, so it's not okay. I feel like even if it was some random dude, Lestat would have found like some, you know, thing to harp on and complain about. Don't open a relationship up if you're gonna be insecure about it. That's all I have to say. It was nice seeing Louis with that guy though. It was nice, and I enjoyed seeing that he was able to restrain himself, because that would have ruined the whole thing for me actually. Like, if he ate him and killed him, I would have been so sad. But thankfully that didn't happen. And then, guys, am I making a mountain out of a molehill? Am I reading too into things? Like, am I like in the trenches? But how sad was it seeing like Louis's family like reject him, right? Walk with me, walk with me. Reject him when he's coming over, right? Why am I kind of seeing that as like it's because he's queer and he's gay. Right? Are you getting what I'm putting down? Earlier in episode 2, the sister was kind of like, shh, like, don't talk about it. Are you with this person? You know, we've been hearing things, yada, yada, yada. But now that, like, the mom is there and Louis coming over and all this other stuff, it was kind of giving me that vibe of, like, oh, it's because you're a vampire. Like, obviously, it's because he's a vampire. But we could also apply that to coming out. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe I'm a little crazy. But that's how I kind of saw it too. I was kind of like, damn, bro, like, they're not accepting him. You know, he's a vampire, but like, that's your son, that's your brother, that's, you know, yada, yada, yada. And it's scary. It's not natural. It's the devil, yada, yada, yada. So that's how I interpreted that scene also. Kind of like, they're rejecting him and his queerness. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But yeah, that scene was so sad because... That's when Louis really lost everything. Like, he doesn't have a family anymore. And then, guys, I can't deal with it anymore. Like, racism. Louis wanted to scorch the earth and kill everybody. I would not blink an eye, dude. I'd be like, you're valid. Because, dude, like, as a black man in the 1910s, like, I can only imagine what he's going through. And obviously, we're getting a glimmer of the trials and tribulations these people are putting Louis through. And again, Louis is a better man than me because I would have killed everybody. I would have been like, you're gonna do this? Like, nah, like, I'm gonna put y'all in your place for real. So again, it just sucks seeing Louis lose his family, right? And then on top of that, have to deal with the racism of that time and then of these people, where now he also lost his business and they're just trying to play in his face, and thankfully he's not with it. Honestly, again, he's valid in every action that he did. I don't care. I'm a Louis apologist. And I do see him displaying that man up there with the sign. Art. Love it. Louis, you are a visionary. Love all of that. 100% agree with him. Again, this is the issue with the interracial coupling of these two people right now, is that Lestat does not understand what Louis is going through, obviously, because he's a white individual and all this other stuff. So he doesn't understand what Louis is going through. And that's honestly one of the main things where I'm kind of like, Louis, you gotta find a better man, because this man is obviously never gonna understand what you're going through, never gonna see what you're doing and why you're doing it. Love my interracial love, but it's just one of those things also where it's kind of like, you are never gonna understand what your partner is going through. I'm not saying that they can't, you know, be there or do X, Y, and Z, but there's like a knowing of when you're going through something that you and your people are going to understand at like a level, you know? Me as a Hispanic individual is gonna understand what another Hispanic individual is going through, and a black man is gonna understand what another black man is going through. But somebody like Lestat is never gonna understand really what we are going through. And that's okay. That's fine. It's not fine. But it is very much just like, that is like the one drawback to their relationship, is that he's never gonna experience what he's experiencing. I just am a little nervous going into these next couple episodes because, again, everything is in chaos and disarray right now. Obviously, Lestat just kind of got put in his place by Louis a little bit, like, why you're alone, which is crazy. Yeah, hopefully things turn around, right? Like, we have another couple, 4 or 5 episodes to watch. So hopefully things get better and Louis just finds happiness. But alrighty then, thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would really, really, really appreciate that. And don't forget, I have a Patreon if you guys want to see the full unedited reaction along with me. I'm also a couple episodes ahead if that entices you any bit. Anyway, don't forget to take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!